it's Jennifer and welcome to the Surebonder Studios, and it looks like you guys have RSVP'd to our pineapple party. I'm super excited about today's craft. We're actually going to be making these amazing napkin rings entirely made out of, you guessed it, a glue. Now, if you're new to this channel, make sure that you are subscribed and you hit the notification bell so that way you see all the fabulous things we create on this channel. Now, you'll notice on our table we also have this amazing straw handle holder. That's what that is. And if you tune into our Facebook page, you can catch the craft on that. And these personalized party cups were made over on our Instagram channel. So let's go ahead and find out exactly how these were made. So I may have invited every glue gun I've met, well, almost every glue gun I met to this party. I wanted to introduce you to some of my favorites. We're really going to be working with the Ultra and the Detail Tip series. This is the big mama of the Ultras. This is the 100 watt, takes a full glue stick, and this thing, like, if you need a lot of glue, this is who you want to call to the party. We've got a couple of the detail tips here, which is for detail work. I know, so aptly named. Got a couple mini color sticks in there, and then as well the small baby of the Ultra family, which is the, and I always forget, it's the 20 watt, but it takes the mini stick and it has the bigger nozzle. So these are great for filling molds. So we are also going to be using a heat gun today. You can also use a hairdryer as well, so work with what you have. And then an Exacto knife, a ruler, scissors, a pineapple mold, and then we're going to be using the green and the yellow. And I am going to be working a lot with the silicone mat. This is one of my favorite things because the glue does not stick to it. So let's get crafting. First one I'm going to be using is a big mama here, and I've got the green in there because we're actually going to be making the ring itself for the napkin. Now, the easiest way for length, I find that the length of a glue gun, or a glue stick is perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the tip right to my silicone mat and just firmly squeeze. And the width that I did on this is about 3 inches. And then we're gonna, like the bakers, we're gonna flood the center of this thing. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hit it with the heat gun. It'll kind of even out the back surface of it. While we are waiting for that to cool down, we're going to take our pineapple mold. For the leaves of the pineapple, I am going to use the wonderful detail tip because what I can do is I can actually slide the nozzle up into the leaf itself while I'm squeezing out the glue. It's going to get up there and get the detail of the pineapple leaves, which is going to be great. And then as it fills with glue, I just slowly pull back on it and then just fill the rest of the pineapple stem there. Now, you can either use the detail tip or the Ultra. You basically can use any of these guns to fill the larger cavity. Obviously, something like the small Ultra or big Ultra is going to fill it quicker than the detail tip because the detail tip is just going to give you, as you can see, a smaller amount of glue for every squeeze because you're doing that detail work. So now our big pat of glue should be dry. So I'm just kind of testing it at the edges, and look at that, just peels right up. How great is that? Amazing, amazing. Essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna trim off the edges so that they're nice and straight. So we're just gonna line it up with the grid. You're gonna place down your ruler and just line that up, and then grab our Exacto knife and just cut right down that side and just trim off those bits that are not straight. And we're going to do that for all 4 sides. So then I just line it up, find that middle point, and then just trim right down the center. Because we want it to only be about the height of our pineapple because that will help disguise our seam line. Okay guys, I have done a lot of testing to figure out what the easiest way to attach these ends are, because this is straight and it wants to be straight. It does not want to curve. This is what I have found the easiest way to attach these items. Now, I am going to be using my detail tip with the green glue in it. And what we're going to do is take our little piece, you're going to take your heat gun, and you're going to get it nice and warm. Warm it up. You don't want it to dry too long because then it will get cold again and not be as supple. It's a great word, by the way, supple. And I'm just going to fold it so that my two edges are together. And we're going to take our glue and we're just going to put our glue right there. And then you're going to bend it and you're going to hold it and you're going to attach it. And you're just going to want to hold this for a while. Now, the test I give it is when I start to kind of loosen up the pressure on it. If it still holds together, I hold it some more. Now, I'm going to flip it over on the other side, still keeping pressure on it. I'm going to take my ruler, and this has a cork side, which is why I like this. And again, you don't really want to be doing this with a plastic ruler. If you're doing it with plastic, just be careful. And I do it on the cork side so the metal doesn't heat up. I'm going to slide that, and I'm going to put pressure on that because that holds my seam together. And then I'm going to take my heat gun, and I'm going to heat it up. And then you're just going to let that cool while keeping the ruler in there. It does two things. One, it creates more of an oblong shape, so it's going to sit on the plate a lot better, so it's not just rolling around. And two, it's really going to solidify the curve in the napkin ring. So now we've got a napkin ring that will sit, and it looks good. It's all sealed. So now my favorite part is the pineapple party. Once it's nice and dry, you just want to pull the sides apart and pop out your pineapple. Delightful. They're so cute. We're going to take our glue gun and just put a strip of glue down the back. And take our napkin ring and just attach that baby. Hello, pineapples. There we go. Napkin, we need a napkin. I'm very excited about this. Just roll up our napkin, slide that right into our napkin ring there, and then give it a nice floof. And oh my God, how cute is that? And there we go. Our table is set and we are ready to pineapple pie. Now let us know in the comment section below what you thought of today's DIY, and if you do it yourself, well, we would love to see it, so share it with us using the hashtag SBMakerFamily. And to be sure you don't miss out on any other great crafts that go on this channel, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss anything. We hope you guys have a great day and keep on crafting.